Which takeovers are best for this build?
Well, if you're on Gen 4, I definitely recommend a slasher takeover. And then if you're on Gen 5, you're probably going to want to go with finishing moves, which is a great takeover for dunking on people, catching bodies at the rim.
Yeah, I definitely like to dunk, so I think I'm going to go with that one. I can't dunk in real life, though. But I have a great vertical. It's just like, I wish that I could pick what I was in real life by like what I was in 2K.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I need. Probably about another 50, 60 inches of my vertical. I need some stamina.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Suns. There's a look at Nikola Jokic. He means business all the time and leads his team. They anticipate action at Moda Center. Suns, Blazers. Tip-off right after this. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Paul George.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Jeremy Grant is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. And for Portland, Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Well, Doris, we should have a playoff atmosphere here tonight. These sides are going at each other for playoff position.
Boy, Kevin, you get the sense that both of these teams know exactly what's at stake here. This is anything but another game on the schedule.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And here's George for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. George has got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Trailblazers. Randle outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Conley scanning the floor. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Sacramento. Grant kicks to Bledsoe. Randle outside. Grant outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to speak with Terry Stotts. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Now, here's George. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Here's Powell. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Phoenix making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Randall.
You can never discount the range and the wingspan that Melo brings. He can bother a lot of shots.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's Beasley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
Now Beasley. Paul George missing from long range. The pass to Jokic. Grant outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Portland. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Grant. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Carmelo. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, power and finesse. That is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Mike Conley. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Beasley. And it's blocked by Whiteside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Bledsoe. A 23-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, they put the defense on him. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
But they'll get another chance. Bledsoe against Dragic. Block at 6. And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
It's good from long range. Beasley's got 5.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And George, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
That free throw good from George.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
And George drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Anthony against Randall. Passes to Jokic. Grant outside. Off target with his three.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Randall. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Jokic passes to Grant. Bledsoe with it. Shoots the three. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Trailblazers leading by 8. Outside Dragic. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Christian Woods checked in for Phoenix. Here's Dragic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's, oh my goodness! Wow! What a play!
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now, here's Jokic. An 11-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
4 on the shot clock. And that one is good by Beasley.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Portland leading. Outside Dragic. To the paint. It's stolen. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Over Dragic. Misses off the left iron.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. And now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Beasley kicks to Wood. He dishes it to Oubre. Shoots over Dragic. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, still ironing out the technique, right? But Oubre, not bashful. He will take the jump shot if you give it to him.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gibson. This is to Dragic over Beasley. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Gibson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. The good-looking shot from the wing. Here's George. Over O'Neal. George, no good. Suns trail by 8. Beasley outside. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Well, Taj Gibson has built his NBA game on his ability to rebound the basketball consistently. What a great nose for it he has.
O'Neal passes to Oubre. Shoots over Dragic. No good off the back of the rim. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The putback, it's hauled in by Wood. Suns trail by 10. Poked loose. Here's Marjanovic. Vanderbilt with the rebound. George looking around. Lets the three fly. Wood with the block.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Beasley with a clean look. And the Suns miss again. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Now Beasley. Paul George missing from long range. No coverage that time. Beasley's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Outside Dragic. And the rejection by Marjanovic.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's putting up 31 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Bledsoe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Marjanovic finds Oubre. They grab their own miss. Good. And finished off by Wood.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Dragic. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Bledsoe outside. Marjanovic, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Marjanovic, Kelly Oubre out there with Wood. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Top of the key, Conley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And here are the Suns now. Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe kicks to Clarkson. Pulls it up. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Phoenix from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Portland leading by 3.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Randall's checked in. Right side, Dragic. Caldwell Pope outside. No good from outside. Suns trail by 3. Oubre passes to Bledsoe. Basket good. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Portland leading by 3. Over in the corner, Conley. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Taj Gibson. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Phoenix also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Oubre. Bledsoe against Conley.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Dragic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bledsoe outside. Grant outside. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Grant, that's good. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers leading by 5. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. He kicks it to Conley. Back to Whiteside. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Dragic from outside. The rebound by Grant.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Powell. Anthony down low. He's defended by Randall. Out to Conley. To the inside. Powell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Powell's got 10 points.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Powell, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Dragic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 4. And here's Bledsoe. He has 5. Randall kicks to Clarkson. Suns moving the ball around. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dragic. Conley against Grant. Conley, the pass to Dragic. Hits the 3-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Randall outside. Passes it to Grant. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Whiteside. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant. Clarkson kicks to Bledsoe. Jokic passes to Bledsoe. Phoenix no good that time either. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Conley up top. Jokic defending. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. George is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Beasley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Beasley outside.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Grant. Lays it up off the glass. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, you love to see the physical advantages being put to use by Jeremy Grant, just so long on the interior.
Conley kicks to Anthony. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. O'Neal passes to Jokic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Good work defensively by Conley.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Marjanovic checked in for Phoenix. Powell against O'Neal. The pass to Marjanovic. Jokic trying to free himself up. Bank shot. No good. Portland leading by 12. George with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Beasley inside, covered by Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portland. Here's Jokic. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Phoenix making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Jokic. And Oubre subbed in for O'Neal. So he gets them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Beasley outside. Oubre against Powell. Here's Marjanovic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter. Conley against Beasley. Whiteside dishes to George. Over Grant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 9 points.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Oubre. The rebound by Gibson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the feed to Powell. Count that one. Powell's got 19 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Conley against Beasley. Over in the corner, Wood. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Beasley against Conley. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. On its way from Beasley for 2. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Conley against Beasley. Short. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Paul George. Suns trail by 18. Here's Wood. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's Beasley on the wing. Stolen by Michael Conley. Powell, no one around him. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Whiteside sends it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Beasley outside. Oubre for 3, but they recover it.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what has gone right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Portland was looking great right away. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. When the first quarter came to a close, their lead was 8. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they're making a living at the line, and that's a direct result of being aggressive. They're not just settling for shots that the defense offers them. They're attacking the defense and drawing fouls. That's big-time basketball, and obviously it's led to a big-time lead.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them, but I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Phoenix. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Norman Powell is out there with Conley. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Anthony. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his 3rd foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Anthony. George, that's a 2-pointer. Randall grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to George. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in. George has got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Now Bledsoe, just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
For Phoenix, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Both good from the line that time.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Shoots from the high post. George, no good. Suns trail by 17. Clarkson kicks to Grant. Jokic with it. George picks him up. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Suns have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's stolen by Randall. Grant outside. From downtown. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Whiteside. Conley kicks to Anthony. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Portland leading by 11. Pass to George. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 8 points.
Oh, a strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Mike Conley. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Clarkson's running.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Portland. Shot clock at 6.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Randall finds Grant. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George with the ball. He's got 15. Pass to Whiteside. Dragic at the elbow. From deep, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Clarkson. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Clarkson's got 12.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Dragic the pass to Carmelo.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bledsoe for 3. The rebound by Paul George. Trailblazers leading by 10. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Left side, Gibson. Over Jokic. Portland, no good that time either.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Last break, here come the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. 22 points for him. Dragic finds George. Inside, 6 to shoot, and the dunk by Powell.
We've seen this before. When Norman Powell's game starts to get in rhythm, he can dominate.
Bledsoe looking around. Jokic draws the double. Fires from deep. Eric Bledsoe, and that's good. 8 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside Dragic. Here's Anthony trying to get open as Gibson. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. And Jokic slams it in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
To the paint. The kick out to Dragic. Outside, George. The tray. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Clarkson. Now, here's Grant, defended by George. Bledsoe outside. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Powell. Outside Dragic. Pass to Carmelo. Knocked away. Stolen by Grant for the finish. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, that's an example of the hard work of Jeremy Grant paying off with the theft. Nicely done.
Outside, George. And it's good, 2 points.
Timeout.
George has got 17.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Phoenix calls timeout. And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Julius Randle. Kelly Oubre comes in for Grant, and it's Beasley in for Clarkson. Bledsoe kicks to Beasley. And here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Bledsoe passes to Beasley. Offensive rebound. Oubre goes back up, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Oubre against George. Pass to Dragic. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Fades and shoots. Phoenix grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Mike Conley's checked in for Norman Powell. Marjanovic checked in for Phoenix. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside Dragic. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Conley inside the line. Rebound by the Suns. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Beasley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Easily hits them both. Portland with the ball. 3-point lead. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe outside. The pass to Oubre. Excellent D there from Anthony. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Portland. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Here is Bledsoe. 10 points for him. Now Marjanovic. Here's Beasley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Outside Conley. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Wood with the block. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. But they get it back. Kept alive. No good from Beasley. For Portland, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively, because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Beasley against Anthony. Bledsoe for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bledsoe's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Phoenix.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's George. Almost, but it rolls out. Suns trail by 6. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Bledsoe hits them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Conley against Bledsoe. Here's George. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe with it. He's got 15. Pass to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Tries it from 9. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 11 in the second half.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
No good with the wing jumper. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We haven't given up any resistance at the other end. They get offensive.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Malik Beasley. Wood out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Wood kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Jokic. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Dragic from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Wood from the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Portland leading by 6. Here's Dragic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Suns.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Suns trail by 9. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Whiteside. George passes to Dragic. That one goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Jokic. Here's Wood. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. To the middle. And it's Conley that time on the assist by George. George has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Wood. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Jokic. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They double team Conley. Whiteside kicks to Conley. And here's George for 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Clarkson against Conley. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Dragic. Nobody near George. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Phoenix. trailing by 17. Passes it to Wood. And here's Oubre. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
From 20 feet out, and Paul George again. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And the Suns call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Powell, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Phoenix also making some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Kelly Oubre. And the pass to Jokic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Malik Beasley. Now here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Bledsoe. Fires the three. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 18. There's Dragic with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Grant. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 19-5 run here. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. No good there. Good work defensively by Whiteside. To the inside. The kick out to Dragic. The dish to Whiteside. Dragic against Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Count it. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Dragic. Kicks to George. Anthony down low. Randall on him. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by George. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 20. Now Clarkson. Clock at 6. Randall passes to Grant. From deep. Knocks it loose.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Trailblazers leading by 18. George double teamed. It's stolen by Randall. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. Finished off the break.
Incredible foot speed. There are not many guys that can keep up with Eric Bledsoe in transition.
Grant against George. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. George has got 31 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Bledsoe kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Launches a three. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Phoenix. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bledsoe. Randle outside. He kicks to Clarkson. And the three off target.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Mike Conley's checked in for Goran Dragic. Jokic kicks to Bledsoe. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's the three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Conley with it. Now defended by Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And here's Phoenix. Bledsoe with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Dragic looking for an opening, and it's Whiteside off the drive. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Portland leading by 23. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Powell kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony, the pass to George. For 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for George.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Passes it to Bazemore. To the left wing. Here's Simons, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Thomas. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Noel. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Simons missing. And here are the Suns now. Here's Langford. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.